Hi, YouTube family. Welcome to According Movies Recap. Today I am going to explain a comedy drama movie called Hichki. Naina is a woman in her 20s looking to get a job as a teacher. She has a bachelor's degree in education and a master's degree in science, making her the perfect candidate academically. However, her biggest drawback in life is that she has Tourette's syndrome. This causes her to make uncontrollable noises that sound like hiccups. Since she can hardly keep quiet because of it, the interviewers believe that she is unfit to be a teacher. Naina has been trying to get a job for the past 5 years, but to no luck. She is now working as a freelance animator but hasn't given up on finding a job as a teacher. Naina lives with her mother and younger brother Vinay, both of whom support her unconditionally. A flashback shows us that when Naina was in middle school, she used to be made fun of all the time. The teachers didn't understand that her condition was uncontrollable and sent her outside the class when she made a noise. This had a huge effect on her mental health, and she could hardly make friends. She was transferred from 12 schools and was told to go to the school for children with special needs. But Naina's mother Sudha was adamant about giving her daughter a normal life. The same cannot be said for her father Sachin. He divorced Sudha after finding out that Naina had Tourette's and was never present for the first few years of her life. He tried to bond with his children over the years, but every time they went out, he was embarrassed of Naina. He also urged Sudha to send her to a special needs school, but she didn't give up on her daughter. The day Naina found out that her parents divorced because of her, she shoved toilet paper into her mouth to try to prevent the noises. She wanted to be liked by her father so badly that she blamed herself for not being good enough. Currently, Sachin does his best to be present in his children's lives, but Naina doesn't welcome him. He doesn't support her dreams and wants her to take an easy banking job. One day, they get into an argument about the matter when suddenly, Naina gets a call from her former school, St. Notker's. They ask her to come in for a second interview, claiming that she has gotten the job. A high school teacher at St. Notker resigned mid-term, leaving the school's board desperate for a new candidate. Although Naina was not their first choice, they had to hire her for the time being. She goes for a follow-up interview with the dean and fellow teachers. They are all skeptical because of obvious reasons, but Naina's spirit impresses them. When asked why she wants to be a teacher, she replies that after being kicked out of 12 schools, she was accepted by St. Notker's, all thanks to her former teacher Mr. Ali. A flashback shows us little Naina watching a drama performance during a school function. While everyone in the audience watches in silence, she cannot help but make noise because of her Tourette. They look at her annoyed when the school's principal Mr. Ali calls her to the stage. He makes her explain her condition to the audience and asks her what they can do to help her. After listening to her story, the teachers of the school understand her condition much better and help her accordingly. Back in the interview, she praises Mr. Ali, claiming that she wants to be a teacher because of him. Impressed with the answer, the dean welcomes her to the school. But a fellow teacher named Wadia bluntly declares that it is a bad decision. The dean shows Naina around the school and tells her that she is supposed to teach class 9F, the students with the worst grades in the school. On her first day at the job, Naina goes to the auditorium, reminiscing about the day she was called to the stage. The students of class 9F enter the room but do not notice her. They talk in foul street language and start smoking cigarettes. Some of them play with their pet mice, while the others play cards. They also talk about Naina, calling her names and making fun of her hiccups like Tourette's. Naina hears them but doesn't confront them. Later, she meets the students for the first time and welcomes them to her class. Like she had thought, they make fun of her hiccups and call her names. Their leader Adish makes inappropriate comments about wanting to call Naina at night. Still, when the students laugh, she laughs with them, not showing that their words affect her. She also explains to them what Tourette's is. The Students realize that she heard their conversation earlier and go quiet. But moments later, they burst into laughter when Naina falls from a broken chair while trying to sit on it. During the lunch break, one of the school's top-scoring students, Akshay, gets into an argument with Adish about a punctured football. They get into a fight, but only Adish is taken to the dean's office. The following day, Naina meets the school's janitor and asks him the history of Class 9F. She finds out that everyone in Class 9F lives in a nearby slum in poverty. They were granted admission to the prestigious school because their old municipal school was under heavy debt. They had been promised good education, but instead they faced prejudice from the teachers and the wealthy students. With time, they retaliated and became the people they are today. After finding out the truth, Naina is determined to help them even more. But the students do not cooperate. They never pay attention when she is teaching, and prank her every day. One time, the dean is about to expel the entire class now that they have crossed a line. But Naina begs for him to let them take the exam because their future depends on it. In the end, they are suspended from attending school until the exams. The students are furious at Adish for breaking Naina's trust. That night, they gather by the bank of a river and decide that even if they cannot go to school, they will study hard for the exams and make their teacher proud. The next day, they visit Naina and apologize for everything they have done till now. Sachin sees this and is proud of his daughter for the first time in his life. He also starts to respect her as a person, realizing that he was in fact ashamed of her till now. For the next few weeks, the students do nothing but study. Naina invites them to her house almost every day for group studies. She also provides them with required stationaries, preparing them for the exam. The day before the exam, the school's janitor offers to sell the question papers to Adish. He buys it from him and tries to give it to the others. However, still, the students do their best and score passing marks. One of them, named Oru, scores the highest marks, surpassing everyone from Class 9A. On doing some digging, Wadia finds out about the leaked question papers and accuses everyone from 9F of cheating. The janitor affirms that he sold the papers. The dean cannot excuse their actions anymore. He decides to expel everyone from the class in the morning assembly. The students apologize to Naina for letting her down but insist that they did not cheat. Naina believes them, but she has no way to prove the same to the others. Then, we see Akshay and Wadia walking down the hallway. Akshay reveals that he was the one who sent the janitor to sell Adish the fake question papers. He hopes that Wadia will be proud of him, but instead, he looks at him in disappointment. In the morning assembly, the students are nervous about being expelled. But to their surprise, Wadia apologizes for not believing in Class 9F and claims that he sent the janitor with the fake question paper. He wants to save his student as Naina did for 9F. In the end, the students are brought to the stage and 2 of them are given the prefect badges. A year later, the school takes part in the National Science Fair competition. The students collectively take part in it and win the first prize. Cut to 25 years later, Naina is now the principal of the school. It is her last day as a teacher before getting retired. When she walks out, she meets the former 9F members who have grown into successful adults. The movie ends as they reunite. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.